Russian forces based in Ukraine's Zaporizhzhia Oblast are grappling with internal strife, as dire service conditions reportedly push soldiers to acts of violence, according to the Atesh partisan movement. Occupying troops describe their conditions as intolerable, citing torture, intimidation, confiscation of mobile phones, and rampant corruption among commanders. Allegedly, commanders demand bribes and even seize soldiers' payroll cards. Service conditions within the brigade are described as unbearable, according to soldiers from the unit. Soldiers have allegedly been subjected to torture, intimidation, and the confiscation of their mobile phones. Commanders demand bribes and sometimes even seize soldiers' salary cards, Atesh reported. The partisan movement reports that on January 14, a Russian soldier from the 64th Separate Motorized Rifle Brigade near Huliaipole wounded a sergeant and fatally shot his platoon commander with a 5.45mm Kalashnikov rifle. Following the incident, Russian military leadership is said to be implementing stricter measures to control the use of personal weapons among troops. In late October 2024, Kiev Post reported, citing Atesh, that Russian service members from the 1440th Motorized Rifle Regiment had refused orders to advance in the Zaporizhzhia region. According to the report, certain squads declined to go on the offensive in this frontline sector, prompting their arrest by Russian military police. Fighters from the 8th Regiment of the Ukrainian Special Operations Forces have stopped North Korean soldiers who attacked their positions in the Kursk region of Russia. During the 8-hour battle, 21 Koreans were killed and 40 were wounded. During the battle, the Ukrainian soldiers mainly used small arms, grenade launchers, and the help of drones. Snipers also accurately targeted the Korean soldiers. In the 9th hour of the battle, having spent two-thirds of their ammunition, the Ukrainian fighters decided to move away from the area to gather additional forces, using two US-made Humvee armored vehicles for this. A group of fighters from the Ukrainian Special Operations Forces also attacked a position occupied by North Korean soldiers and destroyed the soldiers there. On a cold winter's day in Ukraine's Donetsk region, a group of soldiers loaded their weapons and ran through snow-dusted trenches firing during drills designed to prepare them for real combat against Russian forces. According to Associated Press, the men from the 24th Mechanized Brigade, named after King Danilo, are a combination of both new recruits who have never seen battle and others who have been transferred from rear positions to train for the front line. The training, which lasts 45 days, covers every aspect of tactical action that they'll need when they are deployed to the battlefield. With the conflict in its third year, its future course remains unclear as new U.S. President Donald Trump takes office. After returning to the White House, Trump told reporters that Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenski had told him he wanted to make a peace deal and voiced hope that Russian President Vladimir Putin would follow suit. Trump said that Putin would be destroying Russia by failing to make a deal, pointing out Russia's economic troubles, including high inflation. Trump, who vowed during his campaign to settle the war in 24 hours, changed that time frame earlier this month, hoping that peace could be negotiated in 6 months. His nominee for envoy to Ukraine, Keith Kellogg, says a deal could be brokered in 100 days. Already, the current president of the United States, Mr. Trump, can stop this war, and we all understand that, said one serviceman who goes by the call sign Kurt. The only help he can give today is weapons, if he can't stop this war instantly, said Kurt, who transferred to the brigade from a rear position in southern Ukraine. Instructors at the training ground Tuesday said they have no shortage of people ready to take up the fight and that there is no need to mobilize men younger than the current conscription age of 25 years old.
Фланги пішли! Крию! 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 Іду! Зброя. Україні потрібна зброя. Весь світ це знає, що українці, вони можуть опанувати будь-який вид зброї. З виготовленням проблеми. Дайте нам зброю. Діючий президент Сполучених Штатів, пан Трамп, він може зупинити цю війну. І ми всі це розуміємо. Але якісь причини, може, йому заважають. Може час, може є важливіші речі. Тому єдина допомога, яку він може зробити на сьогоднішній день, це зброя. Якщо він не може миттєво зупинити цю війну. А потім вже там, ну як. Це серйозна політика, а я обичний воїн. Моя задача – знищити ворога. А, Б! Король! Все, стоїв в віці, вже всі став. Перший номер, крок вліво, 3 вперед. Ти перший. Крок вперед! Їх не потрібно і так. Клею!
Наверное, складно все, тому що все заново, все нове для тебе, нова інформація, тут треба все якби вивчати з самого нуля. Ну, скажімо, більший поток інформації надається, якби так. Інструктори дуже стараються, викладаються, виводять все доходчиво. 18 років це доволі такий юний період, і люди там ще, ну, ці хлопці ще не сформувалися, вони не мають якогось ні життєвого досвіду, а тим більше не мають ні бойового досвіду. І 18 років брати їх одразу на штурм, це трохи глупо. Мені кажеться, це має бути, якщо він навіть буде йти, це має бути свобода волевиявлення. Да? Тобто він має, якщо він осознанно хоче, там, він розуміє, що він зможе, там, 18 років, то без проблем. А якби робити принудительно для всіх, це, я вважаю, що це неправильно.
Консервний банк.
Я мамі сказав, що я в Польщі на кордоні.